everyone. Thank you for coming to our Christmas concert. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff going on here. We have Shop the World, which is in the hallway behind the stage. We have artwork on display on this side of the school. There's a basketball game going on. So we have a ton of events happening here at Walsh tonight. Thank you for coming to spend your evening with us. We hope you enjoy some holiday music. We're going to open with the jazz band, and we're going to start with Frosty the Snowman. Our next piece is going to be a fun, jazzy version of Sleigh Ride. So I just want to give a huge shout out to the jazz band. I do it at every concert, but I think it's very important to acknowledge the fact that jazz band is a class. Everyone who's in it gets a grade. However, we meet after school Monday through Wednesday. So by being in jazz band, they're giving up extra time that they have after school. Many of them work around sports conflicts, club conflicts. So I really appreciate that everyone gives the extra time to be in the jazz band. I think we've come a long way since we went from being a club a couple years ago to a class. I think we can really hear how great of an improvement we've made in this group. So again, everyone in jazz band, thank you so much for being a part of it. We're going to close with a really fun sort of rock arrangement of Go Tell It on the Mountain. We hope you enjoy. Thank you, everybody. So just to review a few things that have happened recently since our last concert. We completed our marching band season. We went to week 4 of the playoffs, which was fun. The weather wasn't fun, but the playoffs were fun. A few weeks ago, the string orchestra was invited to play at the President's Reception, which took place in the library. We're very grateful for that invitation. We had a lot of fun performing music for everyone there. And then this past Friday, we had a mixture of band students, string students, a few choir students. We went on a community tour and performed at St. Sebastian's grade school and a local nursing home. We performed some Christmas carols for the residents and for the students. So we always love having the opportunity to perform for the community, just as much as we love performing for you at these concerts. As I said at the start of the concert, Mrs. Marino and Mr. Ritt set artwork up, student artwork, in the hallway over. You go make a left out of the theater, and then a left through the glass doors. There's artwork on display. So after the concert, if you have a little bit of time to stay, definitely go and check that out. It's really cool. And then, as I said as well, we have Shop the World going on behind the theater in the other hallway. That'll be going until 8:30. So again, if you have some time to stick around afterward, definitely recommend it. We are going to open with a piece called Festival of Christmas. In this piece, you're going to hear a medley made up of Good King Wenceslas, Deck the Halls, and Here We Come a-Caroling. We hope you enjoy. students. We're going to be performing a really beautiful arrangement of Somewhere in My Memory, which is one of the many awesome themes from John Williams in Home Alone. In addition to the strings, we're going to have Ava on drum set, and then from our jazz band, we're going to be rejoined by Michael Cora on the piano. All right. Again, I do it at every concert, but I just have to give a shout out to these guys because we're such a small group. But I bet if you closed your eyes, you wouldn't know how small we actually were. They play with such a confident sound, and it really makes me proud because especially, we're very lucky we have a lot of cellos, but with our three high strings here, we have violin 1, violin 2, and viola. So that means there's only one on a part, and that can be pretty scary, but these guys do an awesome job. Let's give them a hand. And let's give our cellos a hand. The four of them do a great job together. And we're very thankful to have 2 string basses as well. Ava has just learned bass this year. She's a percussionist in our other ensembles, but she plays bass here. And then Abigail has played bass with us a handful of times. You play, I've lost count how many instruments you play.
A lot.
But yeah, but we're very thankful to have the 2 of them playing bass with us as well. So let's give them. We're going to close our portion of the concert with an arrangement of the Nutcracker Suite. This has been a very challenging piece, but they've done a really great job with it. There are 3 movements. We're going to play them back to back. Please hold your applause until the very end. All right, we hope you enjoy the Nutcracker Suite. allow us one more quick transition, and then we will bring up our concert band. right. I'm really excited for this next piece. This next piece is called "And the Mountains Echoed Gloria." This is what we would call a theme and variations, where we have a well-known theme, in this case, Angels We've Heard on High. And we're going to hear it done in various ways, various rhythms, throughout the band in various sections. So you're going to hear the same theme in a bunch of different ways. This piece is incredibly challenging. This is more advanced than anything we played this year and anything we played all of last year. They've done a fantastic job all year, so I wanted to challenge them, and they've done a fantastic job with this piece. So we're really excited to perform this for you, and the Mountains Echo Gloria. quick, I know we didn't rehearse this. If you played during the fugue section, trumpet, tenor sax, altos, go ahead and stand up real quick. Don't be shy, stand up. Trumpet, stand up who played. So in the middle of that piece, when you heard everyone get quiet, it was just a few instruments playing at once. That's called a fugue, where we have one theme start, the theme continues, but then a new section starts the same theme. It's tricky because while the same theme is starting over, it doesn't directly line up with what happened before. So it's a really tricky thing to pull off. They did a fantastic job there, so let's give them a hand. Our final piece for the evening is a really fun Christmas march called Oh What Fun. You're going to hear a mashup of Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, and a few other fun Christmas carols. Again, we want to thank you so much for coming out tonight. I hope you have a great holiday season, a great Christmas, a great New Year's. We'll see you at our next concert on February 27th. Hope to see you there. We hope you enjoy our final piece. Thank you again so much for coming. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you in February.